right, welcome Miramar Yogis. I'm Christina. This is a level 2 Vinyasa practice. Keep in mind it is a level 2, so I will offer some modifications and adjustments. Please listen to your body and take what feels good. We'll get started in child's pose. Part your knees out wide. Relax your torso between your thighs. Rest your forehead to the ground. Curl your fingertips forward, press your hips back and down, stretch your back. One cleansing breath or an open mouth exhale. Full breath in. Open mouth exhale, sigh it out. Seal your lips, dive into your Ujjayi pranayama. Constrict the back of your throat. Heat your body from the inside out. Take 3 more intentional Ujjayi breaths right here. Okay, inhale, shift forward, neutral tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips above your knees. Maintain the elevation of your hips, puppy pose. Walk your palms forward. Plant your forehead down to your space. Press your hips back in the direction of your heels. Heavy the weight of your chest down towards your mat. Unite your palms together to touch. Usher your thumbs behind the nape of your neck. Curl your elbow tips forward. Heavy your heart, press your hips back towards your heels. Stretch your shoulder girdle and your triceps, the backs of your upper arms. One more breath in. Exhale, relax your hands back down to your space. Inhale, shift forward, neutral tabletop. Highlight your 360-degree core. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Cinch your side waists in. Activate your side bodies. Activate your back muscles. Lengthen your top of your head forward, your tailbone back in space. Inhale, cow pose. Open the front line of your body. Stretch your heart forward between the window of your shoulders. Breath in. Exhale, cat, tuck, round, and curl. Press your mat away. Tuck your chin towards your throat. Tuck your tailbone underneath behind you. Stretch your entire back. Breath to move. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs. Come high to your tippy toes. Drop your heels back down. Add any movement you need that helps warm the back line of your body and your legs. Arrive in your down dog. Separate your 10 fingers out as wide as you can get them. Take a soft bend in your knees to help create an inverted V shape with your body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll. Tiptoe your feet up behind your wrists. Separate your feet wider than your hip width distance apart. Bend your knees, blanket your torso across your thighs. Heavy the weight of your head. Chest expansion, interlace your fingers to the webbing behind your low back. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, chest expansion, forward fold. Drizzle your torso down. Unite the bases of your palms together to touch. Bend your elbows. Highlight the stretch in your chest. Full breath in. Full breath out. Relax your hands down to your space. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Bend your knees a lot. Tuck your chin towards your throat. Inhale, round, bone by bone, all the way up to standing. When you reach the top, shrug your shoulder blades forward, hug them up towards your ears, glide them behind your chest. Unite your palms together to touch in front of your heart center. Close your eyes. The intention behind the practice today is chest expansion. We'll work to create lots of space around the heart and the chest. Ujjayi breath in and an Ujjayi breath out. Blink your eyes open, relax your palms long by your waist. Inhale, mountain pose, stretch your arms high over your head. Activate your legs, pull your ribs down towards your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, supported back bend. Plant the tips of your fingers onto your shoulder blades. Draw your elbows up towards the ceiling, hug them in towards your midline. Lean into a soft back bend, maybe lift your gaze slightly. Lean your mid and your upper body very gently back in space. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale with a flat back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, high plank pose. Drop your hips right in line with your shoulders. Activate the small muscles of your body. Drive your heels back, lengthen the top of your head forward. Inhale, rock 2 inches forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra pose. Untuck your toes. Zipper your legs together to touch. Plant your palms next to your ribs. Inhale, cobra. Hover your heart off your yoga mat. Plant about a 4 out of 10 weight in your palms. Lengthen your upper body forward. Stamp down firmly through your feet. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower your chin to your space. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders. Tuck your 10 toes underneath behind you. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, journey, top of your space, feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, supported back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Opportunity to lower to your knees for high to low plank chaturanga. Option 2, hold your high plank rather than lowering. You choose what feels best in your body. Inhale, tip forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hover your legs. Open your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pike your hips up and back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel, top of your space, feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, supported back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, warrior variation. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your right heel high to the sky. Spiral your inner right thigh towards the ceiling, level off your hips. Inhale, stretch your heel up and back. Exhale, step it through to a lunge. Soften your back knee down to your space. Inhale, crescent, stretch your arms high over your head. Shift your body weight forward and back a few times. Land on a downswing, stretch your arms high over your head. Interlace your fingers to the webbing, draw your palms behind your head and neck. Drop your right elbow tip down, pike your left elbow tip high. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, side body stretch, lean up and over to your right.
Create space and length from your left knee out through your left elbow. Hug your ribs together, cultivate stability from your center. Lean up and over, stretch your left side. Inhale, crescent, arrive back at center for your arms. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Swim your back knee off your yoga mat, stretch your arms long behind you. Come really, really high to your back toes, stack your back heel well over your bowl mount. Lift your belly away from your thigh, activate your belly muscles. Keep the angle of your torso the same. Inhale, reaching crescent lunge, stretch your arms forward. The intention here is to challenge your belly muscles. Frame your ears with your biceps, stretch the crown of your head and your fingertips forward. Breathe in, exhale, warrior two. Adjust your stance as needed. Realign your front knee over your front heel and ankle. Straighten your back leg. Keep your foundation, inhale, reverse warrior. Drive your front shin down and forward. Stretch the right side of your body. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Plant your front arm firmly against your front thigh. Press your thigh back into your arm. Develop a gentle element of rotation, spiral your left rib cage open. Inhale, reverse triangle, Trikonasana. Bump your back hip bone forward. Level your hips. Breath in. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, stretch your left heel high to the sky. Level off your hips, internally rotate your lifted thigh. Inhale, stretch your heel up and back. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Drop your back knee down, inhale, crescent. Take a few pulses into your front leg. Land where you feel a stretch. Reignite your arms high over your head. Interlace your fingers to the webbing. Draw your hands behind your head and your neck. Pivot your right elbow up, your left elbow pointed down towards your mat. Inhale, find length from your knee to your elbow. Exhale, side stretch, lean up and over to your left. Plant your head firmly into your right arm. Lengthen the top of your head, your elbow tip up. Lean to your left side, stretch the gills of your right side body. Inhale, crescent for your arms. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Fly your knee off your mat. Swim your arms long behind you. Come really, really high to your back toes. Activate your belly off your thigh. Keep the angle of your torso. Inhale, reaching crescent lunge. Align your biceps with your ears. Lengthen your head, your fingers forward, drive your heel back. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Hug your bottom ribs towards your top hips. Imagine you're pressing down on something, activate your back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach straight up to create lots of space. Once you have that space, lean back into the stretch. Receive a breath in. Exhale, side angle pose. Find a long line of energy from your back heel through your crown and the tips of your fingers. Open the center of your chest more towards the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, Trikonasana. Level off your hips. Lengthen your entire left side. Breath in. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your right heel high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, back knee down. Exhale, crescent, airplane arms. Inhale, reaching crescent, swim your arms forward. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle, trikonasana. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your left heel high to the sky. Exhale, walk it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane arm crescent. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your right heel high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane arm crescent. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane arm crescent. Inhale, reaching crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reset with a breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, journey top of your space, feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Press your hips back. Shift your weight more towards your heels. Activate the backs of your legs. Breath in, find length in your spine. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. Hook your left arm outside your right leg. Squat your hips lower than your heart. Stack your elbows, stack your shoulders. Lengthen the top of your head forward. Open your chest and shoulders to the right side of your space. Find length with a breath in. Twist a little deeper, breath out. One more, breath in. Fold forward, breath out. Toe heel your feet hips width, distance apart. Padagustasana. Wrap your two peace fingers around your big toes. Close the circles with your thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, fold. Pull your torso onto your thighs. Reach your elbows to opposite ends of the room. Activate your arms. Pull your chest down towards your legs. The more you straighten your legs, the more stretch you'll start to receive. Tip your body weight forward. Relax your hands from your toes. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Hook your right arm outside your left leg. Sink your hips lower than your heart. Lengthen the top of your head forward, your tailbone back in space. Press your thumbs down towards the middle of your chest. Lengthen your spine, breath in. Twist deeper, breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose, Bakasana. Toe heel your feet to your hip width distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. Plant your hands firmly on your yoga mat, shoulder width distance apart. Bend your arms like chaturanga. Stack your knees as high onto your triceps as you can get them. Look forward, shift your body weight forward. You can stay or play around, lift one set of toes off the ground, lift the other set of toes off the ground. We're here for 3. We're gonna step or float it back in 2 and 1. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop down to your knees. Towel off, grab water if you need it. And when you're ready, lie down on your back. Once you're laying on your back, bridge pose. Stamp your feet to your hips width distance apart. Touch the backs of your heels. Inhale, bridge. Lift your hips off your space. Magnetize your inner thighs toward one another. Use your thighs, the tops of your legs, to lift your lower half. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your hips down. Breath to move. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower. Go at your own pace. We're here for about 20 seconds or so. Use your inhale breaths to lift and your exhale breaths to lower. You can move a little faster to elevate your heart rate. You can move a little slower to work on your stabilizing muscles. Your pace for 8. Last 4. Just 3. Hold it at the top in 2. And 1. Hold it at the top. Take little pulses for 4. Relax and contract your glutes for 3. Lower down in 2. And 1. Lower all the way down to your back. Supta Baddha Konasana. Unite the soles of your feet together to touch. Bend your knees out wide. Plant your hands where it feels good on your body. Capture your outer legs. Unite your knees together to touch. Hug your knees into your belly. Reverse tabletop your legs. Stack your knees over your hips. Braid your fingers behind your head and your neck. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bicycle crunch. Twist your left shoulder to your right leg. Hover your left leg off the ground. Inhale, center your body. Exhale, bicycle crunch, opposite side. Use your inhale breath to center and your exhale breath to twist up and over. You're here for about 30 seconds or so. If you'd like to create more heat or more intensity in your body, straighten your leg, scissor kick your leg to your opposite arm. Maintain your knees stacked right over your hips rather than pulling them in over your belly. Use your side body muscles to reach your shoulder up and over towards your knee. Find a pace that you can sustain. We're here for 8. Last 4. Just 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your belly. Flatten your back against your yoga mat. Rock your torso side to side. Capture the backs of your legs, your hamstrings. Rock and roll the length of your spine a couple times. Once you've built enough speed, cross your ankles, plant your palms, step back to a high plank. Drop down to a forearm plank. Create the number 11 with your arms. Flatten your hips right in line with your shoulders. You can stay here. Opportunity dolphin pose. Walk your feet in toward your elbows. Just like down dog, create an inverted V shape with your torso. If you already have a forearm stand practice, opportunity to take forearm stand where you can hold dolphin pose like myself and work on building strength for your forearm stand. Wherever you are, make your way back down to your feet. If you are inverted, drop down to your knees. Embryo pose. Zipper your legs together to touch. Plant your forehead to your mat. Reach your fingertips to the back edge
of your space. Receive 3 breaths. Slow your heart rate, slow your breath back down. Ujjayi breaths. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your right heel high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, full airplane pose. Shift your weight onto your front foot. Elevate your back foot off your yoga mat. And chest expansion. Interlace your fingers to the webbing at your low back. Stretch your knuckles back. Lengthen the top of your head forward. Internally rotate your left thigh. Level off your hips. Create space across your collarbones. Unbraid your fingers. Use your core control. Inhale, high crescent. Step your toes back. Stretch your arms high overhead. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle trikonasana. Reach as far, far forward as you can. Relax your hand down to your shin, a yoga block. A water bottle works just as well if you don't have a yoga block handy. Aim your tailbone at your back heel. Stretch your outer left hip. Lift your right quadricep away from your knee. Breathe into your front hamstring, the back of your front leg. Gaze wherever it feels okay in your neck, whether that's down, straight ahead, or high towards your fingers. Inhale, stretch your left fingers forward. Exhale, prasarita. Pivot your torso between your thighs. Adjust your right toes to point in the same direction as your back toes. And any variation is welcome through your body. You can walk your hands forward to stretch your back muscles. Spider tent your fingers. You can twist your torso side to side. If headstand is in your practice and you want to invert, headstand is welcome. And let's all meet back in prasarita. Prasarita, plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, low lunge, front of your mat, readjust your feet. Drop your back knee down to your mat, runner's lunge, toe heel your front foot out wide. For more of a stretch, crawl your foot forward. You can slip onto the pinky toe side edge of your foot. You're welcome to back pedal your knee. Root down into your palms. You're welcome to drop down to your forearms. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Let them hang long and heavy. Two more breaths. Press to your palms if you're not already there. Low lunge, readjust your foot and your leg. Plant your left palm firmly into your space. Inhale, side plank pose, open to your right. Roll your right hip bone down and forward. Lean your head back, more in line with your hips and your shoulders. And for more heat in your body, lift your right foot from your left foot. One breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a full breath out. One more breath in and a breath out. Inhale, stretch your left heel high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, full airplane pose, take flight. Draw your torso slightly higher than your waist. Chest expansion, interlace your fingers to the webbing behind your low back. Make your right toes intentional, whether you point them straight behind you, you can flex them towards your shin.
Lengthen the top of your head forward, stretch your knuckles and your heels back. Unbraid your fingers. Follow your breath. Inhale, high crescent, arms high overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle trikonasana. Here's where a block may come in handy if you have a block. Reach as far forward as you can. When you can't reach any farther, plant your hand down to your ankle, shin, your thigh. Activate your front quadricep. Lengthen your crown away from your tail. Ease into a slight rotation. Spiral your right ribs back, your left ribs more forward. Gaze wherever it feels best in your neck. Inhale, reach your top fingers towards the top of your space. Exhale, Prasarita. Pivot your front toes and your torso in the same direction. Walk your fingertips in line with your toes. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, fold. Activate your arms. Press your palms forward, draw your torso back. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, low lunge, top of your space. Drop your back knee down, runner's lunge. Toe heel your front foot out wide and forward. Back pedal your knee to create more space. Take the arm variation that suits your hips best. Relax any tension from your neck, shoulders, and jaw. Two more breaths. Press to your palms if you're not already there. Low lunge, readjust your legs. Plant your right palm firmly into your space. Inhale, side plank, open to your left. Stack your front shoulder over your wrist. Roll your top hip bone forward and down. For more heat in your body, you're welcome to lift your left foot off of your right. Take a full breath in. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reset with a breath in and an open mouth breath out. One more, seal your lips, breathe in. Lips sealed, breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel, top of your space, feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, airplane your arms. Your left knee is gonna lift. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Align your left knee with your left hip. Just like mountain pose, pull your ribs down toward your hips. Eagle arms, wrap your left arm underneath your right, cross at your elbows and your wrists. Full eagle, wrap your left leg up and around your right. Your toes can touch the ground beside you. They can dangle or you can take a full wrap. Squat your hips nice and low. Lift your elbow tips in line with your shoulders. Maintain your fluid breath. Sink lower into your legs. Hug tighter into your midline. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Dancer's pose. Drop your left elbow in line with your hip. Kick your left heel back. Capture your inner arch of your left foot. Anchor your knees together to touch. Inhale, find length. Exhale, kick into your back palm. Reach your front fingers forward. Equally kick and reach. Go just as far as where you can maintain level hips. Roll your left hip down in line with your right. If it takes you out of your depth, that's okay. Find your depth and breathe. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, palms to your chest. Circle your arms around, inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel, top of your space, feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Right knee lifts. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Drop your right hip bone down in line with your left. Stack your ankle joint underneath your knee. Eagle arms, wrap your right arm underneath your left. Full eagle, wrap your right leg up and around your left. Plant your toes to the ground, dangle them, or wrap them behind your calf muscle. Ease your right hip bone back. Sink lower into your legs. Elevate your elbow tips in line with your shoulders. Soften your right shoulder blade down, level it with your left. How's your breath? Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Dancer's pose, drop your right elbow down in line with your hip. Kick your heel back. Capture your inner arch of your foot. Sweep your knees together to touch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, kick into your back palm. Equally reach and kick. Level your hips. And create a back bend through your upper body. Find your breath. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain. Exhale, palms to your chest. Sweep your arms around, inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Inhale, stretch your right heel high to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Curl your left toes back in space. Walk your hands in line with your hips. Create a back bend before you lower. You're welcome to stay upright on your palms. You can lower down to your forearms or lower all the way down, plant your forehead onto your mat or your palms. Stay active through your lower half. Pivot your outer right hip bone up and back. Soften your left hip bone down and forward. Find active rest for a few good breaths. Press to your palms. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your left heel high. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Back pedal your right knee and toes. Walk your hands back in line with your hips. Find a back bend. You're welcome to stay on your palms or drop down to an arm variation. Stay active in your hips. Pivot your left hip bone up and back. Relax your right hip down and forward. And press to your palms if you're not already there. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift forward forward to a high plank pose. You're welcome to use your knees. Lower all the way down to your belly. Floor bow, Baptiste style floor bow. Kick your heels toward your glutes. Capture the outer edges of your ankles. Rather than lifting your thighs off your yoga mat, keep your thighs planted. Lift your heart off the ground. Flex your toes towards your shins. Lengthen your toes back. Stretch your heart forward and up. Breath in. Exhale, lower your left cheek to your mat. Relax your arms along by your sides. Belly Savasana. Shift your gaze back to center. Bound locust pose. Interlace your fingers to the webbing behind your low back. Draw your legs together to touch. Inhale, lift your legs and your torso off your mat. Anchor down through your pelvis. Stretch your knuckles back towards your heels. Highlight the muscles that surround your spine. Lift with a breath in. Exhale, lower your right cheek to your mat. Relax your arms long by your sides. Shift your gaze back to center. Plant your palms under your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop. Connect your hips with your heels. Swing your hips to either side. Lengthen your legs out long in front of you. Seated forward fold. Find the bones that reside in your glutes. Bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, seated forward fold. With a flat back, draw your chest forward towards your toes and then slightly down towards your legs. Match breath to movement. Inhale for length, exhale for a little bit more depth. Realign your shoulders over your hips. Cross your ankles. Roll over your shins. Stand on your knees. Part your knees to your hips with distance about 2 fist lengths between your knees. Camel pose, Ustrasana. Plant your hands on your low back. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, camel, back bend. Squeeze your elbows towards the center of your body. Press your hips forward. Stack your hips over your knees. Maintain length in the back of your neck rather than collapsing the back of your neck. You're welcome to maintain your hands on your hips. If you can keep your hips over your knees, try grabbing your heels. Realign your shoulders over your hips. Take a seat on your heels. Relax your palms to your thighs. Close your eyes. Blink your eyes open. Swing your legs out long in front of you. Lie all the way down onto your back. Once you are on your back, one set of bridge pose, you're welcome to take full wheel, if that's already in your practice. Bridge pose, separate your feet to your hips with distance apart. Elevate your hips off the ground. This is a great space to stay. If you're working to full wheel, plant your hands next to your head. Point your fingers in the same direction as your toes. Press to the top of your head and then eventually press all the way up. If you're in full wheel, draw your chest closer towards the back edge of your mat. Whatever variation you've chosen, mindfully descend. Broken bridge, toe heel your feet out wide, knock your knees together to touch. Rest your hands where it feels good on your body. And walk your feet back into your hips with distance apart. Hug your knees to your belly. Happy baby pose. Capture your hamstrings, your shins, your feet. Pull your knees to the wide edges of your mat. Glue your low back onto your space. Once your low back is nice and flat, you're welcome to rock side to side. Hug your knees into your belly. Supine twist, flatten your left leg to the ground. Hug your right knee to your shoulder, inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Track your knee across your body. Lengthen your right arm out long, gaze right. Draw both of your knees back to your belly. Give them a gentle squeeze. Supine twist, relax your right leg. Inhale, hug your left knee to your shoulder. Exhale, twist. Gaze left. Draw both of your knees back to your belly. Tuck, round, and curl. Draw your forehead to your knees. Grab opposite elbow, opposite wrist. Tuck, round, and curl. One breath in. Exhale, Savasana. Lengthen your arms and your legs. Take a couple moments, get out any last fidgets. And find a space where you can relax all of your muscles. You can rest in stillness and meditation for a couple minutes. And start to reawaken your body, deepen your breath. Wiggle your toe tips, wiggle your fingertips. Full body stretch. Lengthen your toe tips forward. Stretch your arms high overhead. Hug your knees to your center. Roll to either right or left side, supported fetal pose. Use a bicep as a pillow. And with a soft gaze, press up to a seat. Plant your hands together to touch at your chest. Thank you for your time, your energy, and your practice. Namaste.